Hello, beautiful bonsaiers. Today we have the last of the three dwarf Japanese junipers, garden junipers. We'll find out exactly how it's going to come out. All right. We have a lot of sun today, so everything is hot, and I'm just not going to work out in the sun. That's not too bad. Just not going to work out in the sun. First things first, we see how much we have to work with down below. This one's already pretty loose. Don't have to worry about teasing out as much. Oh man, alright, so okay, there's some, this is looking nice. I like this. It's got a coiled up branch right in here. So, oh, that goes way further. Okay, sweet. That looks nice. It's cool. All this lower stuff teased out. Most of the higher stuff teased out. Wow, look at that. This has got some good potential. It's got some nice roots up in here. But those look like roots that are too high that we don't want to keep. See? Those are a little bit too high. Those would be pretty strong roots. Man. We've got a lot of... Okay. So it might be a little bit premature, but... I got one branch. Oh man. Maybe I don't want to get rid of that. Oh man. There's some good stuff. Let's go ahead and start nipping at all this died back stuff, dry stuff. Find out what we got going. It's kind of interesting. Got a lot of stuff going on right up here in the top. What's that one? What's that branch? Oh, that branch is on that. Okay, sweet. I think, okay, I don't normally do this because I tend to keep these long, lower cascading branches, but this time I think I'm going to get rid nothing to it but to do it. Okay. Boom. All right. Okay. So let's see. Comb that out. We just way too many roots going on high up on this trunk. Don't want that. Now, normally I really like cascadings, and this one I think would be a great cascader, but it also seems to have a really huge potential for this compact area up in here. Maybe a continuation, like a spiral up. So, where's that one? All right. I don't want that one. There we go. All right, yeah. Go ahead and get all this dry stuff out again. Oh, we even got a branch that comes back on itself right here. All right. Okay. Wow, that's a tiny branch that weaves itself all the way up in there. Oh, and I like that one. It's a nice branch. This tree's got a lot of character already. So, see that? Man. So that could be a good cascade. But then again, turn this a little bit more. So yeah, this could be a good cascade. Or, like, I got two of these branches here that are just dominating. So it's like, do I get rid of the smaller one? And I think I'm gonna be getting rid of the thinner one, just for that good age look. All right, so now make that one curl upwards. Then this comes up. Wow, this one's just like, it's got a whole bunch of tendrils that just kind of spin upwards, like giving somebody a swirly. I have to start making some decisions on these outer branches, especially since I'm now getting blinded by some of this bouncing sunlight. Yeah, like that. I don't like how that comes out too much, so cut that off there. Cut that one off there. Cut that one off there. And I guess this should be a nice little pad. Should be a nice little pad for the future. Meanwhile, that branch is too much. Okay, now we got this branch. That's one that I liked. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can get an episode out of today. All right, so we got this coming up. We got is 4. So I'm thinking we either cut this one off, or right here. Let's see, that one's. Maybe it's time to make one juniper windswept. It'll definitely look interesting. Well, nothing to it but to do it. That just hurt my soul. I don't think you guys really understand how much that hurt my soul to do that. That was a huge decision. So now I'm going to cut some of these off. Clean up the branch a little bit. And that means this one is going to have to, oh, you know what? Oh, I may have to get rid of that one altogether. You know, I just may not be on my game today. Because these are some very interesting choices. Like this whole thing is just kind of like a wave. Got 3 tendrils of, this one's long. I really like that. I really want to do something with that. But I'm going to have to do some harsh, I mean, see how that comes back? I can't make it flow right like that. So it's maybe one of those where I have to bite the bullet. Just take off that entire back piece, as interesting as it is. Maybe I just take that whole thing off and we gin it out. This one's going to be like this for a few years, so this size is not going to get that big that quick. So, and it's a dwarf Japanese juniper, so garden juniper. So it's going to look like this for quite a while. So gin secrets. All right, and again, we're not just making gin to make gin on this. Gin, it's just enhancement points. Of a tree. All right, so we already got this off. Suppose if I wanted to take this, man. That's a tough one, that's for sure. And I'm really off my game today. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. It's crazy. Maybe if I start opening up some of these areas in the elbow, something will happen. Maybe this tree will start revealing to me the way it wants to look. I suppose I can. Oh, yeah. All right. I think we got a possibility. Now let's find some wire that. You know what? I want some big gauge out of this. And of course, let's go ahead and continue enhancing this gin. That looks nice. I almost cut that stuff out, and I don't want to. Because in this case, I want that to grow further. Because I want to see what happens. There we go. Oh, look at that. See? Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it's looking way better. Again, we clip everything that would be in the elbow. So we don't want elbows. You don't want to overlap your wire onto you don't want to trap any greenery between your. There we go. It was a tough one. It was actually all wound in its own self. I like to, when I see a natural bend in these, that's where I like to open up. I do both. I like to open up where the bend is, and I also like to once they actually start, they don't need the wire anymore. The bends, the elbows are where I like to have the pads actually do their job, be pads, form pads. Inside the crooks of elbows need to go away, and the underside. So this one, I do believe, is getting a crook up and possible cascade. We'll see. I think this one might end up being a cascade over here. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so yeah. Crook up. Kind of out. Flat. That looks fine right where it's at. And then this. So that just doesn't look right there. Oh, that looks nicer. Okay. Alright, yeah. And then this one will be a cascade. Alright, well, okay, so semi-cascade. I'm not going full cascade. Now the question is, a round pot or a square pot? Oh, that one, the square pot looks like it might be fashionable for it. Now, I don't know how I managed to do that. Probably through my audience. Appreciate you guys' helping me with those decisions. And I did take a lot, and I need to take some of these roots out. That root's gonna be annoying. What I'm doing is I'm piling up in one corner so that it can set down in, and then once we get this set in, we will tie the roots down. And then start burying. Well, now the wind picks up right as I'm putting soil in. And it's heading right towards me. Oh man. Fun times. Where is my chopstick? There it is. get all that air tucked away or tucked out. So just shoving all of this up into the roots, help it get some more nutrients. It's going to be a problem, so we'll just get rid of the problem. Now, you'll see there's a bunch of roots coming up here. Well, I'm going to entice those. Actually, you know what? They need to go. They are just, they're going to be in the way of a lot of stuff. And it's going to look ugly, and we do not want this to look ugly. Hopefully those will turn out to be beautiful Nabari. And a gin on the side. All right. We'll spread a little akadama on top, make it just a little bit more deserty looking. All right, in a few years, those nice surface roots back there, right here, should come out looking nice. So we got I mean, that's a good face. This is gonna it's gonna be really interesting in the future. It's gonna be really interesting in the future. That's all I gotta say. Like, there's some things that I overlooked right now, but like kind of see them and I'm like, okay, that's gonna be future Joe's issue. So right now we got the start of a Japanese dwarf garden juniper semi-cascade with a possible crown. So this crown, like, I like this. I dig that. This I might, I gotta get rid of that part of the branch just needs to go away. Okay, that's already looking better. I'm really gonna see where that goes. But for the most part, another success. Really interested in seeing how that goes out, how this turns out.